Do I believe that M28 is the worst developer? No. Do I believe that these are the worst updates? No. Do I believe this is the worst game? No. Now, update wise, we haven't really gotten much in a bit, but we can't expect them to pump out amazing updates day after day. This game would end up further in the trash. We got two brand new areas, even Factory and Pyramid. Now, I know that people only go there for supers, but that's not even the devs' fault. You guys are glued to ant hell. This community's too stuck up with complaining about what's given and having just the most awful opinions on stuff they have no clue on. Let's just take a look at what's wrong with Pyramid. Now, looking at an overview of the biome, it's got three mobs. Square doesn't count. Well, four, sort of. There's a tomb mob, which drops arguably the best heal in the game, depending on how quickly you can kill mobs. Then there's Nazar beetles, which nobody cared about to begin with. They spawn so scarcely that the up to beg drop doesn't even matter. Then there's the majority of mobs, the mummy beetles. Their whole thing is that they've got a bandage equipped, and so they survive an extra extended amount of time after death, depending on the rarity. This whole concept makes it that the legendary zones of Pyramid are as difficult as Ultra zones anywhere else, because they just can't die. They don't even drop beetle egg. There's no point in farming there. Superwise, of course, is a variant of mummy beetle, which is the Pharaoh, which is the only reason to go to Pyramid. The whole thing about it is it has a 0.1% chance to drop unique Pharaoh's crown, if you have at least one super. If you don't know, Pharaoh's Crown is stupidly OP because it spawns a mythic mummy beetle every 1 second and has almost 500,000 DPS on its head. Now that's insane for just a 0.1% chance drop, which can improve someone's inventory this much. M28 could have done it so much better. As of now, there's been 4 owners of Pharaoh's Crown. Eaton, who got it from the unique beetle when the mob was introduced and kept it for a couple of weeks because M28 forgot to make it droppable from the super version. Which, by the way, Eaton is the most reasonable one owner so far. Then there's Beamy666, I think that's how you pronounce that, who's a Super Magic Stick Pay to winner and did not need the crown at all. And there's Withersinger, who at the time he got crowned basically had an Esper in his inventory, and that's about it. I know you had more. Stop complaining. It's all you had. Wasted, as per usual. And finally, the current owner, who is Glacial Frost, who I don't really know his inventory, but I think it's a similar case to Withersinger. Typical hard carry RNG pedal. Now in Floorcore, there's a bit of talk of how this could be done better, and so I'm sort of taking ideas from Null Area and Dreadful to present a few ideas for improvement. To start, Dreadful or Dread says that a 10 super requirement should be like the base for the unique drop, which makes enough sense to me. 10 supers is like the end of the pedal and rarity achievements, the super gear up achievement. So it makes sense for that to be an accessible pedal at that point. On top of that, 10 supers usually ends you up with a bit of trash in your inventory, but overall, it could be a good spot to where Crown is a huge help, but not just like the only pedal that you would ever need, which, to be fair, it usually is. It's a unique Pharaoh's Crown. It's tube OP. Null has suggested that crown chances could be raised by a set amount per the amount of supers a player owns. It would make sense, but then it'd just be a monopoly of the crown by players with 60 plus supers, like such as the Magic Stickers. I know Sam has like 78 supers now. A lot of them have 60 or more. But you know what? Who cares? You and I both know that neither of us are getting crowned, so why should you even go for the Pharaohs? We don't need to complain about the way it works. Now, moving on from Pyramid, few things. Super inflation, of course, the highest it's ever been. Everybody has full super loadouts as their DPS. All the AFKers have moved back to Anthill too, because Manfred was sitting in Ocean for a while, but now he's back. And remember whenever Triangle was added? Yeah, Unique Triangle was already obtained like a month after Triangle came out. I think that's how long it's been. If that says anything about how inflated the game is, farming wise and just craft wise. And finally, although the player count may be the highest it's ever been according to IO many people are no longer playing or like quitting. And it's not really M28's fault, because I'm not too sure if you heard of it, but there's a new florr clone. It's called Zor.pro. Zor is just florr, but with progression at an entire rarity ahead. It takes super rarity, adds 1, and it makes super the new ultra. Just to add to that, it has basically like an update every few days, which add a lot to the game. If you ever played Hordex.pro or just Hornex, it kind of feels similar, but it has new maps, pedals, and mobs. I kind of predicted that Zor would die by now. It's been like 2 months. I don't even know. but it's still going strong. It won't be too long though. I'm not even sure if all the players will come back to florr. Florr is just becoming disappointing, I think. Personally, I really haven't actively played in about 3 weeks now. I've just lost the fun that I had before. A time passing game just became a time consuming game, and I gained nothing from it. So no, I did not turn off whispers. I'm just offline. I'm still going to be in the community though, but it's hard for me to make gameplay videos without playing the game, so we'll see. Oh, and also don't forget about the sub race with Sam. Get me to 1K before him. He has like over 100 ahead of me. Come on, give me something to win.